Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Nursery, and this is today's 5-minute Friday, and we've come to an exciting time of year in gardening. Every month, every day can be exciting. You can do new things, but specifically in the UK, when you get to this time of year, spring is really starting to get going. So that means loads of sowing, loads of cutting, loads of planting. The bit that many of us list as our most favourite things to do in gardening, and today we are sowing some courgettes. So I've got two pots for you to look at here. So we've got a traditional 9cm pot there, that's made from recycled plastic and is recyclable as well, and we've got this compostable pot. They are getting more and more popular, and with good reason. We really like these. So they will degrade in the soil, so you plant them in either a big pot, something like this for a courgette, or in the ground, and these will degrade and just make themselves into compost effectively. So they're really good things to look at if you're looking for some new pots. So what we're going to do first is put some compost in each pot. So what I do is I just grab the compost, put it in, and then I'll tap the pot down, and as I do the tapping, the soil will sink, gets rid of any air gaps there. What the air gaps do is they mean when you water the compost will then sink, and we don't want that. We want it to stay just below the top of the pot here. So we do it with that one, and I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. Just put the compost in, and I'll just tap it down just like that, and if it sinks much, and this one hasn't, you just top it up a little bit, give it a tap down. Now smooth over the compost so you've got a nice area to sow on. So these are my courgette seeds, and if I get these out, you'll see courgette seeds are quite large. You probably would have seen them in a courgette. This variety I've got here, if I can open up this packet, is called 8 ball. So it's a round courgette. So I just tip the seeds onto my hand, and if we have a zoom in there, you can see these are quite large seeds. So nice and easy to cope with, nice and easy to sow. So you can do one of two things. Obviously there's 5 seeds here. You could either sow one per pot, just like that, and we'll put the others to the side for now, or you could sow 2 in each pot. Now often we would sow a couple in each pot commercially, because we want them to grow, because they're hard to separate. So I'd go for 1 of each pot. So once you've got them to like this, just laying them on the top, then we just very, very lightly push them under the compost. Okay, I suppose I'm going about half a nail's depth. It's around about 5 mil under the compost, and then I'm just going to tuck the compost over the top. So I'm trying not to compress it too much, but just tucking it in, and it's as simple as that. That's how we sow courgette, and we have, I don't know how many thousands of courgettes I've sown like that. It works very, very well. Some places, or some people will tell you to turn it on the side, and that potentially could help with them not to rot off, but courgettes germinate and grow so quickly. We've never found that to be a big issue. So yeah, just do that. Now water them really, really well. If you're growing in this compostable pot, still water it in exactly the same way. The courgette will grow quick enough that this will hold together for long enough before you get onto the next stage of planting. So don't worry too much about that. They do germinate quite quickly. So I put them on the windowsill, somewhere nice and warm. If you've got a heated greenhouse, that's perfect, or a conservatory is absolutely ideal. And before you know it, these will start popping through the ground and starting to grow away quite quickly. And when courgettes start coming through the ground here, within a couple of 2 to 3 days, they can often be this high, so they really do get going quite quickly. So that's how you sow them, and I would really recommend growing courgettes at home. They are very, very productive plants. You're going to get a lot of courgettes from each plant, so it's well worth doing it. Plus you can grow them in a small container nice and easily. So that something this size, ideally a bit bigger, but something this size you'll still get fruit from. So bear that in mind, and if you've got any questions at all, get in contact. We're here to help. See you soon.